flustered. No warm-up, no rhythm. Mid-game, he missed a jump, landed wrong. He screamed, tore his ACL. They wheeled him off the court. He cried louder than Jordan did when he fell. Rehab took months. No scouts came. I saw him once in the hallway, walking slowly with brace. He looked at me like he wanted to say something, but what could he say? He slipped, tripped, missed his step, same way Jordan did. Only difference, no one laughed this time. A week later, I mailed him something. Single bolt from a wheelchair, wrapped in a note that said, "Jokes don't always land, but falls do." He threw my brother's legs down the stairs, so I took his without ever laying a finger on him. He threw my brother's wheelchair down the stairs, so I took his legs without touching him. People always say, violence doesn't solve anything. Tell that to someone who's had their world shoved down a flight of concrete stairs. My younger brother Jordan was born with cerebral palsy. Kid's legs didn't work like yours or mine, but his brain, miles ahead. Smartest, funniest person I've ever known. He could roast you in 5 words or less and still make you love him for it. His wheelchair, it wasn't a limitation. It was an extension of who he was, until Ryan decided it was funny. Ryan wasn't a bully. Bullies are too simple. Ryan was worse. The kind of guy who hides cruelty behind charm. The kind who thinks it was just a joke is a legal defense. He was also the school's golden boy, varsity athlete, teens list. Had that "I'm the future of the country" face that made parents trust him and teachers bend the rules. So when he pretended to trip over Jordan's chair at school and sent it and him tumbling down 3 concrete steps, everyone laughed before they gasped. Jordan hit the landing face first, cracked his cheekbone, dislocated his shoulder, and the chair snapped in half like it owed someone money. Ryan stood over him and said, "Maybe next time try walking." People laughed. Then they saw me. I ran over. Ryan backed off like he just remembered I existed. I picked up my brother. He was crying, not from the pain, from humiliation. Ryan was suspended for 2 days, too. That's how much his future was worth, apparently. Jordan had surgery and missed 6 weeks of school. That's how much his body was worth. I didn't scream, didn't post about it. I waited. And when I tell you I waited, I mean I sat with my brother for 6 weeks planning
I
every
need to
step.
check.
Ryan liked being on top so much, I'd make him afraid to stand ever again. First, I learned his patterns. He was obsessed with routine. Gym at 6 a.m., CrossFit Mondays and Wednesdays, played basketball on Fridays, legs.
Okay.
He walked like he owned the ground under it. So I started working at the gym he went to. Took the overnight shift, quiet, empty, gave me access to the security footage and storage rooms. I watched him stretch, watched how he never double-checked the equipment, never racked his weights properly, trusted the process too much. I left it all alone for now. The first incident was at school. Someone, can't imagine who, left a small bottle of olive oil on the floor in the locker room. Ryan stepped in.
Holy friggin' rocks. Okay. Now I think it will fall, right? Nope. Oh, that's cool. Now I know that it does work. That is good. So, I exactly know. Though you can't see the. Okay, now. In my opinion, some of the best little thingies sorry, I'll stretch it. Here you go. Able to be used. Also, it has shown the guy's head, so it's 9.28, I think, or something like that. I think. Took me about 30 minutes. Like, pretty long, honestly. I'm the bold action man. What if somebody? Right now, look it up right now. That's all we gotta try.
Let's be honest, there's been some pretty bad visual effects over the years. From The Rock in The Mummy Returns, to Marvel's Nightmare Fuel, to whatever this is. There are plenty of examples of questionable VFX. There's one clip that when I saw, I just knew I had to fix, and that is the ending of Air Force One. I'm not even sure if this would pass as a PlayStation 1 cutscene, and the movie isn't even that old. It came out in the late 90s alongside movies like Jurassic Park and Titanic. So let's see if 28 years of technology improvement and a week of work will enable us to give this movie a well-deserved catch-up. Now, why doesn't this shot quite hold up? For one, it's a really ambitious shot. Water simulations are extremely computationally expensive and hard to make look good, especially in 1997. Second, the plane animation is wacky and doesn't really feel motivated by physics. And lastly, the rendering looks flat and plastic.
I love Mini Minute Man.
How's it going?
Oh man, I meant Mini Minute Man. Well, then where's his opposite? Big Minute Man. Big Hour. Big Hour Child.
Another thing. The other day, my animator sent me a video, and it is, without any exaggeration, one of the most series I've had. I think I've had like a week and a half. So today, I got well.
He proposed an alternate theory. The other shrinking.
But if they go and make some sense, hey, and after the theory has, I don't have that theory actually video because I think the best thing we can do to get you acquainted with it is
Just the goals. No. Unless if the continents were growing. I propose an alternate theory. I think that the continents are actually widen, actually growing bigger, though not going upwards. No, they're getting small. The continents are getting smaller. That's how going away.
It still takes place and acknowledges